Hello there, guys, and happy Saturday. You know, I'm delighted to see you again this evening and that you're joining me. I would like to thank all of the viewers, the guests, and the supporters of the Indie Spotlight Philly because you know, without you, we could not do this. I am your host, Shayrenee, and I want you to take a look at two of the links in my Instagram bio. The first one is for the Indie Spotlight Philly YouTube channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and review the Indie Spotlight Philly on YouTube. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe back to you. You can watch all of the latest and past episodes of the Indie Spotlight Philly. Over 70 episodes uploaded so far. So check that out. Subscribe and join the Indie Spotlight Philly YouTube. Also, check out the Indie Spotlight Philly podcasts, available on Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. I have uploaded the first season of the Indie Spotlight Philly with the first 20 episodes. I'm trying to upload the next season, which is season 2 and season 3, with the next 20 episodes in it. But don't quote me when I can get it up there because I've been very, very busy lately. So I'm going to try to get it up there by the end of August, hopefully. But I'm definitely going to get it up there by this year. But tonight's episode of the Indie Spotlight Philly Saturdays, happening on Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to be a very stellar one. We are having artist and brand ambassador Fat Chynia on. When Chynia comes into the room, I invite her to the camera and we will start the interview. I would like to say hello to everybody. I hope I wave to everyone. Sometimes I really get caught up doing the interview and stuff and I can't say anything. However, please keep your comments to a minimum so that we do not distract the guests, but you can ask as many questions as you want in the questions box in the lower right hand corner of our screen. Okay, but it was a pretty nice day outside. I hope I'm waving at everyone. Hey, what's up? I said hello to everyone. I think I did. Hey, what's up, Tio? Okay, it's just turned 7 p.m. So, hope you guys are doing good. I'm stationed in Philadelphia, PA. Hey there, you're in the room, so now I can invite you to the camera. I think I might already have.
Hey,
Hey, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Let me pin your name to the bottom of the screen now.
I legit just woke up.
Oh no, I did that wrong. Oh, this comment looks similar to others that have been reported. No, edited.
This is
What is
my
it
first
telling me?
time something like this.
Yeah,
hmm
I first I wanted to tell you thank you so much for being able to be so reachable because I noticed that is something that is really hard to reach people. So I do thank you for that, and I'm glad you're able to do the Indie Spotlight Philly.
You're welcome. You're so pretty.
Yeah, yeah. What you said? I'm sorry.
You're so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. I love your style too. Definitely love everything about it. And I've been watching your I'm watching your lives for quite some time, and I was like, when I was in the pandemic, I tried to have everybody on that like kind of like got me through the pandemic, and because watching a lot of people's lives did, and watching a lot of people's stories, and yours was one of them. So I'm happy about that.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. So tell me where you're from.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Cool, cool. Not real far. So I'm in Philadelphia, PA. And tell me a little bit about how was it like growing up in Columbus, Ohio?
Um, Growing up in Columbus, Ohio, when I was a kid, my dad was a big rapper out here when I was younger, and
Oh wow.
yeah, my dad's name was Big Hustler, and that's where my influence. Um,
Yeah, I was about to say, wow, so your DNA, right?
yeah. My dad was pretty much a D-boy, and my mom, they worked, young, traveled. That's pretty much how I came up. I was a cheerleader. Um,
Oh, wow.
well, um, then shit kind of went downhill. My uncle passed away, so that kind of changed our life.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And yeah, once I became a teenager, I was bad as hell. I was very much. I,
Cool, cool.
I started to build a platform based on women awareness, being bigger, and building confidence.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because I noticed also something that resonated with me also with when I like added you and start looking at all your content too. I noticed that you had weight loss surgery. I had a vertical a gastric sleeve in 2017. So congratulations and
Thank
you
you.
know.
Yep, I've been trying to get the cash sleeve all my life since I was probably 14. I've been big forever. I've never been small, and
Same, yeah.
took it serious last year and finally got the surgery. It's the best thing I've ever did.
Yeah. So tell me how much weight have you lost so far?
115 pounds. So my highest weight was
Yeah.
5, and I got my surgery in December of 2020.
See, and you're actually on a roll because like so far I lost about I think about like 80 pounds, but that next goal the next little bit I was like, okay, I really got it. You got to work. I got to like work on that. But I'm glad to hear that. Awesome. That's a really huge. That's a really huge stride. Excuse me, as a weight loss goal in such that small amount of time. It was a year or a year and a half is small when it comes to losing weight. It's a hard thing.
And
It's so
it definitely moved pretty quick, and I didn't know that it plateaus. Like you
yes.
stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think I'm at my stand now and trying to figure out how to continue on my go and continue getting to where I want to go with my weight loss.
Yes. And I see like the stuff like that, you diary and stuff like that, and you seem like you're on a really good path. Um, could you tell everyone where they can find your music at?
You guys can find my music to Apple Music, iTunes, um, anywhere you can think about. You can Google it, and you guys will find my music. Mostly features though. A lot of my stuff is. I'm sitting on a vault of music. A lot to.
Oh, you said you're sitting on a lot of music. Huh? Do you have any merchandise for sale? Or any
Um,
merchandise you want to talk about?
so I actually just started my line. It's called. My line is pretty much based around health and wellness as well as jogging suits. So I'll be selling vitamins, multivitamins, protein, weight loss supplements, corsets, waist trainer, and I'll be doing weight loss challenges as well. And then I'll also sell Robert attire.
Oh, isn't that's wonderful? Isn't it wonderful like when you do make your own platform and stuff like that and you want to just have like incorporate a lot of different things in your brand. That's wonderful. I'm definitely interested in like the waist train and the waist trainers. Is that something I really need to get on?
Yep, I want
Um,
to do the weight loss challenge that everybody into it. I really want
yeah.
women to know, bigger women, because I feel like as I'm big, I kind of force my mind to be okay. And I've never felt better once I lost weight. People to know that it's okay. If you want to stay big, it's okay. If you want to lose weight, but the
Right.
number one important thing is self love.
Yes.
But
Yes.
self is also self care. So,
Mm-hmm.
brand to be about.
No, and you know what? I didn't look at how much health, physically, your weight physically and also mentally had something to do with, how far you will go, like in your entertainment career, because like your health is coming first, and then your mental and stuff like that. So that's like a huge thing that's added with like your career, or whatever you're doing. That I noticed that a lot of people don't put together, but now I'm starting as I get older, I'm putting it together. I'm putting it together. So
Yeah, and I feel like if my health was in check when I started, I would have never stopped. I feel like I take a stop,
mhm.
focus on myself because I was
Mhm.
big and everything else before me. And it was a point of time where I felt big. just for my image. And that's not what I personally. So I had to stop to focus on that and just focus on what I wanted to do now.
Hmm.
And I'm happy.
Good. I know. I was going to say, I always see you smiling, you full of joy. So it's definitely reflecting that, So that's good. That's awesome. And, I noticed that when people do have music careers, they do not like, it's a lot of different things with your music career. You'll start, you'll stop, you'll do it over again. Like it's a lot of stuff in the journey of doing music. Because God, I can't even talk about everything else that happened when I like was doing music and all that type of stuff. So I definitely see that, you can start, you can stop. There's no age, there's no limit. So I like that, and I like to talk to artists that are different and have different things going on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that about you. So, what is some of the best advice you would give to someone who's trying to rap or not even rap, just be an up and coming artist or trying to get into the music industry
My,
from your perspective?
my advice would be don't worry about what the fuck anybody else is doing. Don't focus on what nobody else is doing. Focus on who's supporting. All that shit will come. Focus on.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say, don't ever stop. Before you start, make sure you're and don't ever stop. Do your research because music is only 10% music. The other 90 is business. So
Oh, exactly.
do your research and make sure you're ready to drop videos because I feel like I didn't get heard until I started dropping music videos. To be completely honest,
Mm-hmm.
like that's a
Mm-hmm.
and as a woman, it's so much harder. A rapper, your
Mm-hmm.
eyes, your engineer, producers, you want to fuck. Excuse my language,
No,
but
I'm glad you talk about this.
yeah, real shit. You got to stand on your 10. You got to be tough, and you just got to be hard with these niggas. And that's my advice. Don't worry, put your money into.
Yeah.
Make sure you're ready, because once you get started, I don't think you should. I read it, but I know once I start back, my shit's gonna fans is gonna be the same. My views is still gonna hit the same, but that's my
Yeah.
who's ready to come up in this industry. And a lot of this shit be happening in flawed and people Instagram, all this shit. I wouldn't pay attention to this shit. I don't. I'm just like I be broke. I be having money. I be my life. Nobody else's. I'm just a regular ass. Get some cash. Just like one else. Ain't shit different about it. So that's
Exactly. No, that's what makes it relatable, and I'm glad you brought up those. I'm glad you brought up that topic about um, you know, the sex side and female artists and stuff like that. I remember I put a post up and I was like, they talk about like a conflict of interest, like if you and somebody from the industry have the same lawyer or whatever, but they never talk about stuff like that. And I'm glad that you brought something like that up because that's what we need to hear, the real. You see all these cases and stuff like that. So that was definitely, I definitely liked that piece of advice. And also, like you said, I'm regular, like everybody else. Great. Like, so that makes it more relatable. I even like artists is more like that.
yeah. Like people will think because the video I got with all the girls, we're almost almost 100K. I got 30,000 followers.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yes.
People will think
Congrats.
that I'm not normal, I'm not regular. I get depressed. I got anxiety. I got so anxiety. I go through the same as everybody else. I just so perhaps the spotlight every night.
Mm-hmm.
I have supporters. That's the only difference about me. Other than that, my life is just like and I don't want and I like to respond to my supporters people. I like people coming up talking to me. I like to feel like I'm a real big musician second. It's not the other
Right. Right.
second, then a real bitch. People become hot
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
not.
have any, I know you were telling me you were focusing on a few other things, but do you have any upcoming performances or events, if not any events or anything?
Not right now. I'm kind of just working behind the scene. I just
Mm-hmm.
so now I'm just now getting in motion and moved to Atlanta back in March. So
Okay.
my life has been all over the place recently. So I'm just now music. My grandmother passed, and
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I seen that. I'm so sorry about that.
they
Looks so close, sir.
yes, I love my grandma, and I just you know I I said it on my live. Don't really talk about it. I was well and lost a baby. My baby was grown up. All of this happened while I was in the midst with my grandmother. I've been going.
I'm sorry about that too.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
It's been.
I've been trying to get my right. I like I'm recording music right now. So once I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be ready to record and ready to start doing concert shows and stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of things are a lot of things. Sorry, excuse me. A lot of things happen lately. In this past I want to say in this past 2 years, a lot of stuff has happened. I feel like the world transitioned with a lot of different things with a lot of different things because I can relate to you about losing family members, and I lost a family member in February, my uncle, or February of this year, and my cousin's son was killed late November 2020. So I definitely feel you with that, and you should take as much time as you need. And like you said, you're working everything behind the scenes, so that's good. And a lot of stuff, it has a lot to do with a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like you said. Like the stuff you see on the outside, like you said, is just about 10% of it. 10%. That's it.
And I'm lost as well. I'm just a firm believer that I can't. I'm about my spirit, my aura. I'm about my mind and my mental and check. I can't do music. If my money
Right.
right, if my money not can't get on the beat and talk about bad bitch this money, I can't lie. I
Right.
I can't my shit and I'll be able to be me and be back in my music 119%.
Yeah, because it's moodle. Like I noticed, like music and albums and everything is moodle, like as about a mood,
Mm,
and things that are going on in different. If you listen to like a collection of some people's albums or music, you can tell like what they like a diary. So I understand what you're saying about that. Um, did you? So have you? If you had the chance, does anyone come to mind that you would want to collaborate with, whether they're mainstream or independent?
um, yeah, I really want to work with Chief Keef really, really bad.
Oh,
I,
I can see that. Yeah.
I and Lil Uzi. I love
Yeah.
Uzi. I'm more the male artist. I like,
Hmm.
but when I think about it, there's really not no female artists besides
For who besides who?
Lil Kim.
Little Kim. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I fuck with Nicki, but there's really no artist. My inspiration from my father, so
Hmm.
I listen.
Yeah, yeah.
So I inspire work with a lot of male artists and shit. That's really it. Them Chief Keef, Lil Uzi, and that's really it. And Dolph, I
Yeah.
love them.
Who was it? I'm sorry.
Young Dolph,
Young Dolph. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And I think like your music would work well with all of those artists. So that was some really good picks. I like that. Who have you collaborated before with in the past that you enjoy collaborating with?
I collaborate with the three girls I collaborate with. That's from Columbus, Ohio. That's Goldie. Oh my God, wasn't train of thought. Goldie, K Dollar, and Dopest Mermaid. Um, my family. I did a lot of features with my family, and I did one feature with Boy from Cleveland. He's a rapper.
Mhm.
I did a feature with him, and I enjoyed working with him.
Awesome, awesome.
But
So I'm sorry, say it again.
for the most part, I enjoy me. Yes, I enjoy me. I don't know.
So could you tell me again about the name of your clothing line for anybody that just came in and just want for you to talk about your clothing line again and what you'll be selling.
So my clothing line is for pretty much it's a health business. I'll be selling waist trainers, pills, weight loss pills, weight supplements. I'll also be doing weight challenges and robber attire. I really didn't cover what robber attire, but
Hmm.
jogging sets with ski mask. I call it robber attire. So that's really
Wow.
what my line is about, and it's RUXBILL.
Nice, nice. I also seen you. I also when I looked at your when I was looking at my timeline, I also seen about you were doing and promoting black-owned businesses. Could you tell me a little bit about what you were doing with that?
Yep. So there's businesses that come to me to promote their and I
Mhm.
I do commercials, do anything you can think about with their brand. And I pretty much either I promote free and I sell and their product and I work the product, or they'll pay me. I offer promotion, daily and monthly promotion. I'll come together with them and make a plan. Let's do 3 a week, this many posts on my story a week, one reel, and to promote their business. My promotion work.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people come to me to promote their stuff. I love, and it's crazy because I didn't notice. Now that you said something, they're black businesses, every single one of them. And the very first one I started working with, like really closely, was an app based out of New York. He's in Atlanta now, but it's called Blend. And it's an app for models, producers, wrestlers, whatever you do. It's a booking. Get booked directly through. It's there to put your bio, and that's how people can find it.
Wow, that's really something neat. And what's the name of that app?
It's Utalin.
Okay. Wow, wow. That's like a really, really good resource. A lot of people, need to know where like it's funny because it sounds like it's like a Craigslist for like entertainment and stuff.
It
And
is.
it makes sense because you can't find like sometimes it's hard to actually find that type of stuff. So that's a wow, that's really good.
Yep.
That's really good. Um if so we're and then tell me again where people can like see like your content and stuff. You have a TikTok and you have a TikTok, a
Yeah.
YouTube, and Instagram too, right? Do you have a TikTok?
Yes, I have
Uh-huh.
trying to grow my TikTok. It's the same as my name, Fat Chynia, Chynia. My YouTube, also look me up under the same name. I have a YouTube channel as well that I am right now with vlogs, pranks, and other things you can think about. But yeah,
Great. So I'm sorry, could you say your name again? Make sure I pronounced it right.
Fat Chynia.
Oh, Fat Shaynia.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I suppose I knew I pronounced it wrong. Okay, okay. I got it great now.
Oh,
Good, good.
Chyna. Fat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, with Shiny. So I know, like, I have a really long first name, and I don't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. So everybody call me Shay or Shayrenee. Um. So before I wrap up the interview and everything, was there anything else that you wanted to add or say or talk about? Because I like to ask that before I wrap everything up.
Honestly, uh, I feel like we cover a lot of everything. I'm good at. I did a couple. I did two.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm still learning and still learning to be open. I feel like doing music made me more social,
Mm-hmm.
more open. I'm not really a social person. I come from a household that was like closed in. We didn't express ourselves
Mm.
for real, kind of go through something. I think that might be what a lot of black households for real do
Yes.
and keep it.
Mm-hmm.
and I've never been expressive. So I'm still learning how to be open, willing to talk about my life, how you talk about how I was raised. I probably
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You're like,
learning to be open. But I feel like we covered enough right now.
enough to
And yeah,
great.
I'll be willing to do it again and be more open. And I
Oh.
woke up too. So
I
I,
feel yes, yes, the weekend.
I
No, I think you did very well.
thank you.
I think you did very well, and I noticed, like you said about with everything that's going on, a lot of mental health, especially in the Black community, a lot of mental health, like you said about like family therapy, having a therapist, and all of those types of that stuff. Like sometimes when you go to therapy, you be like, dang, I got like a list of more songs, or you do something and you have so much more stuff in you. So I definitely agree with that. And I think you did very, very well. So you did really, really well. Good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. On the community,
Yeah.
mental health is not as important. And that's something else I really want to put to. So yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to tell you, thank you so much for coming to the Indie Spotlight, Philly. I'm glad to have you on, and I want to thank all the viewers and the guests who came on, and everybody that came in and tuned in. And I also want to tell you to have a great weekend and have a great night. And I enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you. And hopefully we can do this again when I'm not blocked from I'm blocked.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm blocked from live. I'm surprised to do this.
oh wow! I didn't know that. Instagram. Sometimes I really, quiet as kept, I really be thinking that Instagram really be doing something with like different users, like they have favorites.
I'm so serious.
And I feel like,
I was getting so much nowhere. They just start cutting. I feel like they've been banning me, honestly, and blocking me on stuff that I shouldn't be blocked on food. And they blocked me because of that and
yeah.
illegal goods. And I'm like, I'm cooking in the kitchen. Like, so and
I don't know. I was looking at all. I want to see these recipes. That's
yeah,
one of the things I love about it. I was like, yeah.
yeah, but hopefully we get to do it again. That way I can get more viewers and stuff. Because right now, but I thank you for having me, and I thank you for even wanting to talk to me all the way from Philly. I want to come to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I hope that a lot of like I was hoping that like a lot of artists that I talk to, like they do come to like different cities, and because we need like what I want to say, diversity, as far as like different states have like different feels and different kind of rappers, and like they just have like different feels, and I'm like we need to like, so people can stay like cultured. I'm really like big on that. I'm big on like diversity. I would want to go to other places and see like how other acts are and see like the history of different acts and different people. So I do I'm glad you talked about that. I'm glad you came on, and I hope to, talk to you again and everything like that. And thank you for coming on the Indie Spotlight, Philly. It
You're,
was a pleasure having
you have a wonderful day, sweetheart.
you. Thank you. You too, hon. Bye.